Hey guys, it's your favorite Dinobot here, and yep, today we're giving Bayonetta her first debut on the channel. And obviously, you know the rules. They get a versus battle, then they get a survival video. It's just tradition at this point here. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me, how thirsty are y'all today? Just let me know. Just let me know in the comment section. How thirsty are y'all today? Because I'm about to be thirst trapping y'all all this video. But hey, I hope you guys enjoy. Starting off with Morrigan Aensland, one of my favorite characters in the Darkstalkers continuity, and in Marvel's Capcom Infinity, she's actually like top 3 I actually play with. Morrigan Aensland is the daughter of Belial, and she would definitely scale to around the complex multiversal, with even arguments for outerversal. You see, the funny part about this is her scaling comes from Jedha. Yeah, you know, the guy that Capcom and Marvel both agree is pretty much comparable to Thanos, respectively. And he was actually able to create the Magi realm, which is a dimension beyond the concepts of time and space. This realm exists far beyond the human realm and above the dream realm, with all 3 of these, these universes here being infinite in size. And Jedha has, I guess you could say, a power over at least 2 of the universes, that being the Demon World or the Magi World and the Dream Realm. Now, Morrigan easily scales to this here, as with her full power, she's noted to be the strongest in the Darkstalkers, or basically one of the strongest beings in the universe, even surpassing the likes of Pyron, a being that Jedha casually toys with as well. So, in all honesty, Morrigan Aensland, after gaining her full power by absorbing Lilith, was capable of defeating Jedha on multiple occasions here, even being one of the few people that can actually harm him in the Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers crossover, which is noted to be canon. Morrigan Aensland possesses many abilities: weapon creation, magical manipulation. She actually possesses transmutation, molecular manipulation, soul manipulation, and in all honesty, seduction. Yeah, that's actually an ability she has. I know. She is a succubus, so yeah, it really should make the most sense, right? She's also able to just utilize various forms of magic, creating energy waves, magical restraints around her opponents here. And again, she can also shapeshift and change her form. And with her full power, she can do this on a unimaginable level as well. So, Morrigan Aensland does have a few flaws here. One thing is she's very playful, and she does not take a fight seriously, because very few people are actually on her level, as she is one of the top 3 strongest Darkstalkers in the verse, even without her full power. However, when she does take a fight seriously, it is absolute hell. Imagine getting hit with a barrage of missiles, then snatched up by a hook chain, and then sliced in 2, regenerated, mind you, and then just having your soul drained out of you with a kiss. So again, she's absolutely, and I mean absolutely, no joke entirely, able to drain the souls of beings like Pyron, who's actually resistant to spiritual manipulations, even from beings like Lilith, who was again half a Morrigan. So yeah, Morrigan Aensland, easily complex multiversal, you can even argue outerversal. But next off, we have Bayonetta. Now, I'm actually kind of surprised Bayonetta's not really a Capcom character. She fits it so perfectly, but I guess it's kind of like the same with Sonic, Sega characters are pretty much removed from Capcom. But how strong is Bayonetta? Well, you can even get her to complex multiversal. And again, I'm still looking at the outerversal arguments, but if anyone has them in the comment section, please let me know. She scales above the likes of Singularity. Singularity is a being that embodies all of creation. A being, well, with creation being infinite in size, infinitely layered, and even has universes where time reflects infinitely, which is actually pretty impressive. Bayonetta also has her her hacks and abilities. She has molecular manipulation, disease manipulation, durability negation as well. And in all honesty, she just has every elemental hacks in the books, due to the fact that she is an Umbra witch, being able to manipulate various elements, and even can turn into a giant state here. you know, giant goth, dommy mommy type of stuff right there. So, I mean, it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward here. Then we have her weapons, her guns. Now, again, she does possess many magical hacks and abilities, as I also discussed earlier. She can also seal, trap, and even teleport around her opponents. And again, for both of these characters, they're both easily, you know, faster than light to immeasurable levels of speed. I think that should be pretty self-explanatory here. Now, Bayonetta's weaponry are pretty much like holy weapons in a way. They're able to kill various demons, various rogue Umbra witches, and various entities that literally just are beyond normal means of killing. But again, or more magical means of killing, I should say here. Such as the Queen of, and again, I might say this a little bit wrong here, the Queen of Merida, or Queen Merida, who embodies the entirety of the multiverse. So she's able to kill essentially a conceptual being, or at least harm a conceptual being with these kinds of weaponry. Okay, I may have gotten it wrong, and I will admit I might be wrong about that name. So again, she is still relatively new to me, so please give me some leeway here. So without further ado, let's begin. Who wins more often than not? And I'm just going to keep them at the complex multiversal, considering that is one of the more consistent. Now again, I'm going to say this. Do not tell me to chill out with the images. Otherwise, I'm going to send this version of Kong here with an anti-kaiju strap. Alright? So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So who wins this matchup more often than not? And I believe or not, base to base, this is actually pretty close. I think that Morgan does have the edge in terms of her hacks and abilities, while I do think Bayonetta has an edge in terms of, like, physical stats. Now you might ask yourself, can Bayonetta negate Morgan's durability? And it's more or less a yes and a no. You see, Morgan could just make herself more durable and just negate the negation, as they both have spells and magics that pretty much negate each other, so that may even cancel out here. Now the disease manipulation may also not work here, as Morgan again does have a hacks negation ability, so it's kind of like they cancel each other out in certain areas of their haxes. However, when it comes down to weaponry, Morgan has way too many more options than Bayonetta. I mean, a barrage of entire missiles, having entire size, and in all honesty, she can manipulate them how she wants. However, I do think Bayonetta does have an edge when she transforms into her other state. And I do think that that would actually give her the edge she needs here. You see, Morgan, even at her full power, I would say that. I would say a full power Morgan, bloodlusted, does manage to beat Bayonetta more often than not. However, given the fact that Bayonetta can also increase her power, not sure how much the transformation gives, but the fact that she can increase her power and then also apply the same type of weaponry, even if not, she can definitely just, you know, use her hacks and abilities a lot more potently in that form. I definitely think it gives Bayonetta the edge here. But for right now, I'm actually going to leave this up to you guys. Who do you guys think wins more often than not, Morgan or Bayonetta? And that's going to be all for today, you guys, and I'll see you guys for another video. Peace.